Looks like someone's chewing a stick. She's sleeping. She's pretending to be asleep. That's what she's doing. Pretending she's sleeping. She's bored, she's hot. Very hot today, guys. Hi guys, it's 18 minutes past 1. Right, it's been absolutely red hot this morning and it's still red hot now. No music playing, fantastic. But I can actually hear a lot of thunder and lightning. I can hear the thunder, got a little bit of lightning. So you might just hear it. So I'm actually going to show you what I've been doing today. I think we're going to get some heavy rain, guys, which is not so bad. Right, I'll reverse the camera. So I'll reverse the camera. Right, I've actually just put them in sun. So I've just left them in sun for a little while. They're looking a lot better in sun. You know, I think I'll take these off. So, charcoal. So that's charcoal there, guys. Charcoal, burnt wood. Now, I had this idea, look, how to grow orchids. So I'll show you that, look. Show you. Take it round here and I'll show you. Might be a better spot. Put it on bike. Right, these are orchids. They're in that pan. And I've put them there because that water's been in sun. And it were red hot. So the lady next door, Nanai, she gave us some orchids. What are you doing there? Right, so Nanai gave us these orchids. Now, I actually got one of these pots ready. So I got one of these containers pots ready. And what I did is, I thought, well, I'll put the orchids in here. So, but I put some more plants in here. So I did actually put some cuttings in here yesterday. So I've got some cuttings in there. Got some more cuttings in there. Put them in today and yesterday. Just a moment, because I've got an ant biting my leg. Use. Right, so that's what I've done. Actually, like I said, I'm going to put them in one of these containers, but I fill that with cuttings. Some will make it, some won't. Right. And Jovelyn says you can't do that. You don't grow orchids. How to grow orchids, guys. You don't grow. Just a moment. That's why I've got ants on my feet. Oh. Because they're all over here. Aren't we okay? Just a moment. Another red ant. They're all over my shoes. Oh, just a moment. Right, yeah. Big problem. Red ants, fire ants. And they are a pain. They are. And when they bite, they just don't bite. They inject acid under your feet, under your skin, and then for weeks and weeks, up to 2 or 3 weeks, you can have big blisters on your feet. And what's so harmful about it is you just scratch like mad. It sends you crazy. Another one there, look. So I better move back. That's it, ant's nest. Right, you gain it later. We get some rain, you gain a bucket of water on you. I'm sick of these ants. Right, so just look at them, they're all over my feet. Right, give me a moment just to check my feet, guys. Get these stupid ants. Right, we're out to the fire ant's nest. I'm going to move this. I'll explain it over here. How to eat ants. Because them ants, wow, they're very, very painful. The bite's very painful. And your feet can swell up because they inject acid under skin. Wow, really, really bad. Right, sending me crazy that, them ants. Let me move these orchids. So, way to grow orchids, guys. You know, in fact, I'll also pause it and... Right, guys, I'll start again, because I might just make this into 2 videos. You know, right, because people might not like seeing my feet get bit by fire ants. Right, so, way to grow orchids. The lady next door gave us these, like I said. That's a duck. And where you grow them, guys, you don't grow them into soil. So you actually don't grow them in soil. Orchids, what they do is, yeah, you put your orchid, so you get your coconut. So that's a coconut. And Jovelyn says you need to use that. And I says, so she gave me this coconut here. Right, so what I did with this coconut, it's split all the way down, so it's like a mat. Right, so I've actually forced it into here, look. So it's a coconut. It's coconut husk, coconut skin. Right, and what you do is you stick them inside. You stick your orchid inside, or you can go down side that way, depending on the size of your pot. So you stick your orchid in there, and then what you do, let me show you. Right, we do really need some rain. Now then, I've been and I got some of these. I actually burnt these, the branches, old tree branches. So then you stick one of those and you stick them into there, right? So that goes into there. And actually, so it doesn't fall out to the bottom there, I'll put the fat end in. I'll show you when I've done it. And then you put your orchid in, and that's how you grow orchids. So you need charcoal. Charcoal, guys, is wood, burnt wood that still fires. So it must be for acid, you know, they must not like soil, because acid in soil, you know, alkaline, depends how alkaline your soil is, acid. So that's what you do, look. And my idea, like I said, that's all she gave me. She gave me this coconut. She said you have to grow it in there, and she showed me when we went to her mama's. So I know how to do it. So I had a little walk around, and I thought, well, how am I going to put this coconut? I've got no wire, so I can't put wire around it. I've got no to hold it. And then I got some of these pipes, look. Then I saw this pipe on the floor. I thought, oh, I'll stick this coconut into here, and then I'll get some charcoal off the fire. So I went to the fire where I burnt wood, and I found these 2 branches. So that's what's going to happen now. I'm going to stick those into there. Make sure it's tight. I mean, you can put wire in here, guys. You can either drill it, burn an hole through if you ain't got a drill, or you can put wire netting around it and you can stick that in it. And then what you do is, you know, you can hang it on your fence, you can hang it there, you can hang it on a tree. You know, that's where, see that tree there? That's where the orchids are growing. They're growing on the tree. You can actually see the leaves here, the big green leaves. So that's where they're growing. So like I said, you know, once your orchids are in there, you've got your charcoal in, you can put it anywhere. So you can have your orchids anywhere, to grow orchids. So that's what we're going to do now. Then I'm actually going to put the orchids in here. I'll show you when we're done. See what it looks like. Another ant. I think we're on ant patrol later, because like I said, these ants are driving me crazy. So that's what we're going to do now, guys. Then we're going to stick the orchids in. That's it, guys. Charcoal. Then you've got your coconut shell, your coconut husks, a coconut shell. And you can see it's dried and then it's being split. And I've just fashioned it and I've stuck it in the pipe. So it's just stuck in the pipe. And that's your orchids. And that's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to do now. See what it looks like when it's done. Grow orchids. So you can see, put my charcoal in there, put it in that pot there. I'm going to actually soak it in water, this plant, and plants. There's 3 cuttings there, 3 branches. So how to grow orchids. I'll show you, look. That's it. So I've stuck a big piece the other way around so it doesn't fall out. Now you better put some wire around. We ain't got no wire, so for now it stopping as it is. If I get a little bit of wire, put some wire around to stop charcoal falling out. So that's it, look. That's how to grow orchids. That's what I've been told. You have to grow it in a coconut husk, a full coconut, and you have to stick charcoal in the top. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm going to soak this in water. Then I'm going to find a space here and it's going somewhere like there. So how to grow orchids here in the Philippines, that's how they do it. Like I said, obviously you're going to put some, a bit of wire, to hold it underneath. And then you can put some angles on it, or an angle, and then you can tie it anywhere. You can hang it off the house like an hanging basket, hang it on the fence. So we'll see what happens. So that's our, like I said, guys, screwdrivered some of those, screwdrivered. Then I fitted some of those down into this husk, down into this coconut. So that's how we grow them, look, orchids. So how to grow orchids. So what do you think to that then? Right, we'll see if they grow. So I'll actually soak that in water so it's wet through all the way up. And these orchids get some water because they're still a cutting and there's not much of a root at all on them. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3 cuttings, and they're orchids. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I was told you can't put orchids in a basket like this and grow them. But, I would say actually, if you can't grow it in soil, never tried growing orchids before, but if you can't grow it in soil, I would say you could actually grow it in one of these baskets. Get a couple of these coconuts, line your tub, your planter, line it out, and then put your orchids as you like. You can put one in that corner, one in that corner. You can put 4 or 5 orchids in there, 2 orchids in there. I don't know how big orchids grow. I know they're quite a big flower. So, but you could do that, and then you could fill that with wood. Not wood. This wood, burn the wood all the way through so there's no wood, and it's actually charcoal. Just like that piece there, it's charcoal. It's burnt all the way through. That only thing I can think, it's acidity. So you could still actually grow orchids in a planter, but if they don't grow in soil very well or very good, you could still grow them in a planter. There's no reason why that can't go in a planter. There's no reason why that orchid cannot go in a planter. So, that's all you need. Coconut husk, and then, as I've said, charcoal in the top, big piece of charcoal in the bottom. And like I said, once you've actually got a piece of wire on there, put some more charcoal underneath it. The charcoal can't fall out. Right, so that's it, how to grow orchids. We're just going to go across to the veg patch. So that's how to grow orchids now. I've actually put a few plants in here this morning. Right, we need this rain. Look, we need this rain. It's black sky. It's like, you'll hear that? That's light thunder, sorry. So I've actually put a few plants in, you can actually see, because she's fallen over. But I'll actually put a fork and help her stand up. She's got plenty of water, she's being watered. They're looking quite nice. So what I did this morning, sugarcane lorry, we'll have to get you a shot of that. Wow, we'll have to get you a shot of these sugarcane lorries coming under that tree, because there's a branch up there, that big branch, and they actually have to lift the branch for the sugarcane lorries. And this is some of the sugarcane that's fell off the lorries, and it's heavy stuff, guys. You know, sugar cane, that piece of sugar cane there, look, it's heavy. It's heavy stuff. Probably full of water as well, but it's heavy stuff. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've watered these. There's a tomato plant. So, if you know how to grow orchids, please make a comment. You know, growing them in tubs, growing them in bottles. You can hang them on a fence, you can hang them anywhere. So that tomato plant there, I actually threw a rotten tomato away and seeds. I thought, well, it might grow. And what's popped up, where that stick is there, I've actually dug that out, so when it rains, it goes in. So we've got a tomato plant there, look, and it's a good tomato plant, it's strong and healthy. It's just popped up, it's a strong tomato plant. And then we've got, you know, sweet potatoes, and as you can see, look, squash. So squash is doing well, and I've used some of this hay straw, you know, off of that straw bale there when they were doing rice. It's rice straw. So I'm using some of this rice straw, and you can see, look, that's one of our sweet peas. Look now, she's actually wrapping round there and she's growing. So I'm going to tie more of these up, and that's what I've actually been doing this morning, being blisteringly very hot. So look at these plants, see, are they wilting? And they've been watered this morning, they're wilting, they're not getting enough water. When you see a leaf like that, it's called wilt. Water them, they'll stand up. So that's what it is, they need a good water. And it's just been that hot, guys. And it looks like our beautiful flowers are flowering, look. But what they do, it's raining now, I can just feel it on my back. Rain will hit them and knock them off, but there's some lovely flowers here. Everything's getting established. So how nice is that? This flower, look, it's all in seed. So that's it, look, self-seed. Don't need to pay money for plants. Throw them down there, they'll self-seed. You'll have plants for free. So that's it, guys. I'm actually going to put this plant, I've no need to soak it in water. I'm going to actually, because it's going to absolutely throw it down with rain soon, but if it doesn't rain, that will go into a tub of water to soak a lot of water up. And I'll check it after it rain tomorrow, but I'll just wedge it there. And I'll put another planter there to hold it. Should be fine. So that's it, how to grow orchids here in the Philippines. And like I said, you know, you can actually use a tub, a basket, and then you can put your coconut husk around, coconut fibre around, and then you can put your charcoal, burnt branches, a thick burnt branch, burnt all the way through charcoal, guys, and then see how your orchids grow. But when you're walking around the garden, be very careful of these. Watch this. They'll get mad. See? They get mad. And when they're mad, they come looking for you and they bite you. Wow! Fire ants, they can actually kill you if you're allergic. They're really crazy ants, fire ants. So look, all these are wilting. But they'll be fine in about an hour because it's going to throw it down with rain. So that's what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm going to wedge that orchid in between there, and I'll check it every day, and I'll show you. If you like, please make a comment. Orchids, how do we grow orchids? Right, dogs have had a nice run this morning because I let them out, and it's just that hot. You know, they're just tired all the time. Like me, I'm tired when it's like this. It's just too hot. So guys, I'll show you the sky. It's starting to rain now, look. So it's starting to rain. So that's how to grow orchids. Wow, that rain, it's welcome. Really is welcome. It's absolutely lovely, that rain. So I'm hoping we get a good rain pour. Right, so God bless, take care. Wow, I think we're on Friday. we're not going out, we ain't got a budget, we're stopping in. So that's all I've been doing, messing about. Oh, let me just turn this round and chat. Might see some of them lightning strikes. I know I'm in dark here, so try and get some of these lightning strikes. So, like I said, so we've got some nice rainy weather coming. There's a lot of fault lightning coming down across. I'll try and catch them on camera. Right, I'm off in. Maybe I'll wash my hands, get that charcoal off my hands, and then I'll get a cup of coffee. And like I said, I think we're on Friday. So, happy weekend. Happy weekend ahead. How to grow orchids. And like I said, I just thought you stuck an orchid in soil, it were a soil plant. But that reckons to be the best way to grow it. Now then, where orchids are growing is in this bottom of this tree here. So they're growing at the bottom of that tree there. And that's a mango tree. Wow. Right, I'll reverse the camera, see if we can catch a little bit of light. Oh, wow. I said, guys, I'll try and catch some of this lightning. Some of them cows there, one of them's got a calf. She'll be laid in grass somewhere. See if I can catch a lovely bit of lightning. We've got no music, so, I just keep turning camera on enough till I manage to catch you some of that lightning. We got somebody, we're over there to the left. So maybe we find a better spot. But starting to drizzle and rain. When you want to catch a bit of lightning, you can't catch any, can you? So, like I said, guys, happy weekend, take care, God bless. It's coffee time. Wow, the chicks have doubled in size in the last, 5 days. Those chicks have actually doubled in size. They're massive now. I think they're 48 days, guys. See, just look at the size of those chicks. 3 days ago they were a lot smaller. They just got big. They just get, a couple of days and they grow like crazy. So they really do grow really big, 48-day chicks. And wow, they grow absolutely big in a very short time. Looks like someone's sleepy.